everyone, begin with me, Salwa S.S. Farati from English Education Study Program Universitas BKRI Wiranegara Pasuruan. In this time, I will discuss about complex sentence. What is the complex sentence? Complex sentence is a sentence containing one independent clause and dependent clause or subordinating conjunction. It can be concluded that the way to express complex sentence with combining dependent clause and independent clause. For the example, when the cake is brown, prepared from the oven. From the text above, when the cake is brown is a dependent clause and remove it from the oven is a independent clause. I know you must be confused between the dependent clause and independent clause, and this time I will discuss about dependent clause and independent clause. What is the dependent clause? Dependent clause is also called fragment or incomplete sentences and unable to stand alone. The dependent clause is usually preceded by subordinating conjunction, which also function to combine the independent clause and dependent clause in complex sentence. Subordinating conjunction are afternoon, although, as if, you, use, before, but you, since, think, talk, unless, until, and when. Dependent clause also contains subject and verb but has not relevant a complete thought. Simple part, this clause dependent on an independent clause. And the next manual independent clause. Independent clause is a group of words that contain subject, verb, and other components to form a complete thought. It can be said that an independent clause may stand alone, or it can also be said as the essence of the sentences. Next, I will discuss about relative pronoun in complex sentence. Relative pronoun in complex sentence, there are two kinds. The first one is the defining relative clause. What is the defining relative clause? Defining relative clause are used to provide essential information about something or someone. Example for the defining relative clause is: this is the cat that I want to adopt. This is the cat that I want to adopt. In the example sentences above, the defining relative clause are that I want to adopt, that I want to adopt. And secondly, non-defining relative clause. What is the non-defining relative clause? Non-defining relative clause is a clause that provides information that is not very important, or if it omitted, it will not make it difficult for the reader or listener. And I have two example non-defining relative clause. My bike, which I always ride every day, is being repaired by my father. From the sentences above, the The non-defining relative clause is which I always write every day. Which I always write every day. The formula in complex sentence. Complex sentence formula is a independent clause plus dependent clause or dependent clause plus independent clause. Next, why complex sentences are important? Complex sentences are important because they allow us to convey more information and express more nuanced relationship between ideas than simple or compound sentence. A complex sentence consists of one independent clause, a complete sentence, and one or more dependent clause. Incomplete sentences that rely on the independent clause. For meaning, the dependent clause can provide additional info about the independent clause, such as the time, cause, or manner of an action. Next, using complex sentence. By using complex sentence, we can connect ideas in more sophisticated ways which can help us to first, convey complex ideas. Complex sentence can help us to convey complex ideas and relationship between ideas more clearly and effectively than simple sentences. Second, show cause and effect. Complex sentence can help us to show the relationship between cause and effect, allowing us to explain why things happen and what their consequences are. Third, express relationship. Complex sentence can help us to express relationship between ideas such as contrasting or similar ideas or ideas that are dependent on each other, and four, create more engaging style. Complex sentence can help to create a more engaging and sophisticated writing style, which can make our writing more interesting and persuasive. I will give you 5 examples of complex sentence. The first, after I bake the cookies, I will visit my sister. Second, I will visit grandmother after bake the cookies. And third, I want to join the mathematics Olympiad. And the fourth, since I'm very good at it, I want to join the mathematics Olympiad. And the last one is, Mr. Jones angered his class because he's very busy. And that's all from me. And I hope this video useful, and thank you.